Hi everyone, welcome back to the Reddit drama channel with another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and like the video if you enjoy it. Also, please click the notification bell so you won't miss when another cheating story goes live. These simple clicks mean a lot to our channel, and thank you for your support.
She said she needs to get her things, but instead I found out August of last year, 2020, my girlfriend of 4 years and I had moved in together for the first time. We had plans on marriage as soon as we had more stable, long-term jobs. She had one lined up, I hadn't. I was super excited to finally be starting a new realm in our relationship. I had an anniversary dinner planned out for us that week. Anniversary was that upcoming Friday. However, she started cold-shouldering me. It seemed like she had become disinterested. If I asked a question, she snapped at me. If I wanted to go out and do something with her, she'd give me no emotions about what it was I suggested. The behavior was strange because we've always had a tight relationship and never fought. Fast forward to anniversary day. She says she forgot things at her parents' home and needed to go back and get them. I was a little disappointed as I had to cancel reservations on a special day, but realized she probably needed the stuff for work. That night she had sex with a guy she had been having an affair with for a month. When she came back, she broke up with me and confessed to what had been going on. I was devastated. Not even a week into finally living with one another, I found this out. Over the next 3 months, I am an emotional wreck. I have panic attacks at work. My boss caught me silently crying at my desk numerous times. I wanted to tell my friends what happened, but I found out that almost all of them were trying to slide in her DMs or super like her on Tinder. Only one person even bothered to ask if I knew she was on Tinder and if I was okay. I hadn't had contact with him since high school. Her family supported her decision despite me being the best thing to come into her life, or so she said. To make matters worse, when I kept asking why she was doing it, she said that she wanted to experience new people. She said we had the perfect relationship. I truly believe she meant it, but that because we were each other's first for everything, she wanted other experiences. I spent 3 months begging for her to come back to me. It was pathetic. Finally, she asked me to take her back and I immediately said yes. Since then, I have struggled with what happened. I saw a therapist and psychologist. I have been diagnosed with PTSD from relationship trauma. I have my good and bad days, but the bad days send me to a very dark place. I am unsure how to handle these emotions. I don't know how to handle the relationship. She is the best thing that ever happened to me. She seems remorseful. I've watched her cry when she thinks about what she did. Unprompted. She worries about what I'm thinking when I'm quiet. I want to be happy with her and I want to work this out, but I know that the thoughts never truly go away. The pain from them just lessened. She seems to be trying to reconcile. One affair doesn't mean a serial cheater. Right? I don't know how to fully trust her. She did this when we had no bumps in the road. Here is the second story. AP's girlfriend sent me Instagram DMs of my wife and her husband. My girlfriend of 2.5 years, 22F, cheated on me with her work colleague, 33M, who is a married man and has a 9-month-old kid. I'm 28M. The thing is, we were at a great moment in our relationship and we were thinking about moving in together and then getting married, etc. The last few weeks before I found out she was depressed and always crying and telling me she is wrong for me because she makes mistakes, but I didn't think it was that. One day I get a random WhatsApp text from a random number telling me that she knows me from my GF. And sends me screenshots of an Instagram conversation where my GF talked to her husband telling him they made a mistake and stuff, but in other parts of the convo she said it was a beautiful memory but a mistake. In the screenshots it was them talking about kissing and then having sex. From what I found out, she went to his house for 5 nights when his wife and kid went on vacation. The first 4 nights nothing happened, just talking and stuff, but the 5th night they kissed and had sex. After confronting my GF, she was devastated and told me she never meant for that to happen and it started like a joke, just letting him compliment her, and she never went to his house to do anything but she just talked to him. She said she didn't know why she did what she did, but she never was attracted to him or had any kind of feelings for him. She said that she was kinda numb and just felt like she was possessed. She said she loves me and there was nothing missing in our relationship and she will do anything possible to make things right. She writes to me every day. I was devastated at first, but now I don't know what to do. I thought she was the love of my life and we would get married. We always talked about that. We were so in love and everyone said we look so in love, but how can someone that loves you do that to you? Can it be just a mistake of a 22-year-old girl who had no other experience before me because she was a virgin? Can it be just a one-time mistake? Can I ever forgive her and get past this? What should I do? Here is the third story. She was starting to build an emotional affair with this guy and my wife caught herself, before she got entangled in one. I am 33 meters and she is 35F and we have been together for 8 years, married for 4, and we have a 2-year-old daughter. I know I am the dad, but she is the cutest kid in the world and the smartest too. Anyways, I have always known that my GF is very interested in traveling, but unfortunately we have not been able to go on many trips together. I am neutral on traveling, and this is how our friendship with the guy started. He is a colleague of hers, and is very well traveled around the world. This is how they started talking, her asking about his experiences of going to exotic places, and gradually they started discussing personal stuff with each other. At first it was strictly confined to office hours, but slowly they started talking outside of office hours too. He was having difficulties in his married life and he was confiding in her. Anyways, we were watching a murder mystery where the killer couple is very good friends with another couple and goes on a vacation with them, and while there, the guy in the killer couple makes a joke about them being married to the wrong spouses, and proposes swapping partners for the night. It was while watching this movie that my wife realized what she was doing. You see, her friend had also joked about them being married to the wrong spouses too. And once he had said if he went with my wife to someplace expensive, it would make sense for them to share a room to save money. My wife didn't reply to anything, but now she says she should have shut it down. She showed me all of their message threads. He was clearly trying to flirt, but my wife never responded to his flirting, but she also never shut it down. She told me that she justified it to herself that he is just joking. For her, cheating meant doing something physical or sending nudes or having overtly sexual conversations, but this emotional stuff was creeping up on her because she was not maintaining her boundaries. She confessed and showed me all their messages, and it's very clear that their emotional intimacy was just building up and there were only a few flirty messages, all from his end. I was upset but also relieved that she came to me before it became serious. So we talked the whole night and devised future plans of action. First and foremost, he goes back to just being a colleague and nothing more, and my wife will avoid him unless it involves any official work. Secondly, we will attend a few couples counseling sessions to reassess the strengths and weaknesses of our relationship. And thirdly, and most importantly, we have decided to take at least 2 vacations every year, 1 foreign and 1 domestic. You see, traveling is so important to her because she wants to make memories with people she loves and values. That's why she never took me up on my offer of going on trips either alone or with her friends. She wouldn't have gotten that satisfaction alone, which she would get with her family and loved ones. So, I am trying to rectify my mistakes in this regard. Here are some of the best comments from our community. I'm not sure what you are asking, but I think your wife is strong, brave and loves you. It's natural for people to have a crush of some sorts even when partnered. You can't act on them obviously. Seems you are doing all the right things. You are working on meeting a need she has, which is great. I would just add, 1, the wife will inform her friend of new boundaries so he won't continue to push them. 2, you two should have check-ins to see how it's going on minimal contact and such. He sounds like a predator. I knew where this was going when he started talking about his bad marriage. Good on your wife for recognizing it before the fog set in. Good luck to the both of you. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for any future cheating stories.